Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an FV304, the Burt. It's the Tier 6 British SPG. It's on the northeast spawn of Arctic region under the command of Cremage 72. Battle started. Well, this Arty has got a very short range and looks like he's got some company there. T-3485 rubbing up against his side. It's got a 4.5-inch gun, which is capable of doing 450 alpha if it can penetrate 28mm of armour. And it's very accurate indeed. You can land shells on a specific part of the enemy tank just by putting a round in on target. As you can see, he's trying to aim just the other side of the map, just to the centre, and he's dialing in on a T-52 hiding behind a rock there, shooting. Rounds out. Will he hit it? Yes, he did. It's still there, and he just got a direct hit because there was no explosion. Now, his reload time is very quick, so let's fire another round in. Is he still there? Yes, he is. He was probably tracked, and now he can't get out of that position unless he burns his repair kit. So another round's going in now. Is he still there? Yes, he still is. It's still a funny joke no matter how many times we play it. Another round being queued up. And the round's out. Is he still there? No, he's actually gone away now. He suddenly realised, yes, if you stay there too long, the Burt will get you. Well, this tank, this Arty, got the name Burt the Avenger after Burt the Avenger, a player who actually played it a huge amount of times, managed to get masses of damage, and well, he became a bit of a legend, and he still is. We're trying to get a shot on that 53 TP. We're firing right over the top of that mountain, right up over the top and over down the other side. But from that position, I'm afraid he is having difficulty trying to hit the enemy targets. Well, he's now going to go for that leather after he got a bit of slight reticule bloom there when he moved about. And the leather's gone down, but there are some other enemy tanks that he can fire at. And I think he's going to go for this KV-85, or is it? Yes, he's going to go for the KV-85. And you notice the reticule dialing in on target. And unfortunately, we lost our 53 TP, but we're still going for that KV-85, fired a round in. No, he's moved. Go for the IS. It's stationary at the moment. And unfortunately, we've lost the KV-4, so he's trying to land a shot on it at a distance. Gets one on the engine bay for 155, but there's no other defenders other than the Jagdpanther in that position. And so he's going to have to pull back because those heavy tanks are headed this way. And they're going to be coming up that pass very shortly. Best thing he can do is get within range so he can actually shoot at them as they come up the pass. Now, just over this hill should be far enough. But he's decided to go a long way back. Might not be so much of a help to the Jagdpanther, who has rather nailed himself to the cross there. He has to stay there now because he just can't move away fast enough. Plus the enemy might get shots on him if he did. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and lay shells down on the enemy that our Jagdpanther is spotting and shooting at. Okay, the IS got fired on and he didn't like it, so he pulled back. But I'm pretty sure that one of his teammates has just moved up. Well, he's just killed the IS with a blind shot kill there. Now he's going for the 53 TP. He's loaded. He's not going to fire just yet. Now he is. Rounds out. Should hit the engine deck. Oh, just missed him. You see where you can aim accurately with this gun. It really is so accurate. You can actually hit the engine deck of tanks if they stay in the same spot. And he did hit the engine deck there. 162 hit points off that one. If we can hit and damage the engine, we might get a fire. Rounds out. It's going to miss. Oh, it didn't. It hit. That was a good one. 34 hit points though. That's all it got because it hit the front armour. He's going for another shot. This time should hit the turret. And another direct hit. He's not a one shot yet, but he's being whittled away bit by bit. That's the death of the 1,000 cuts. That's what happens to the victims of a Burt. Rounds out in the SU-122-44. That landed close, but not close enough to do some damage. You don't get stunned with this Arty, mainly because it's under 15 centimeters in caliber. We've got a T-52 there being attacked by our Hotchkiss. Oh, our shell hit the Hotchkiss instead. So, no high caliber for Cream March 72 now, because he's actually hit one of his own teammates. Okay, we're 2 tanks down on the enemy. There's the 53 TP again. Another hit. 138. He's not a one shot yet, but he is getting close to it. 2 shots, I'd say. The Yak Panther's still in place. And the threat in the north half of the map is actually over. There is a Hellcat still at grid square E4, but he hasn't been seen for a while. The enemy just can't come up that pass without getting hit. Now, Cream March is platooned with the Churchill 7 on his team, Babic 24. And there's the 53 TP again. This time round, he took a hit for 151, and now he is a one-shot. If Cream March gets another hit on that target, he's definitely going down. I think he realises that. That's why he's pulled back. There's still that SU-12244. Our Churchill 7's moving down to try and find them. We're 1 tank up on the enemy now. They might have decided to pull back to their own half of the map. The SU-100's been found in their other half. So is the SU-12244 and the Scorpion. They're defending in strength. And they just killed one of our tanks, the EBR Hotchkiss. Or one of the EBRs. The guy who had 5 kills has actually pulled back. And there's another volley of Katyusha rockets comes in. Oh, there's the 53 TP just fired into the Churchill 7. Did get a hit. Okay, we're having a quick look in Battle Assistant as we were on the move. And the 53 TP goes down. As Cream March immediately changes course, because now he wants to get into a position so he can start getting shots on the enemy tanks in their own territory. And there's the SU-12244. He's gone straight to the aim. He is at maximum range, near enough. It's a flattened reticule. He fired a snapshot in, didn't work, wasn't fully dialed in, but now he is dialed in. He's just waiting for the shell to load. He's stationary. It looks like he's been tracked, and that's a hit for 171. Keep doing that and you'll take him out the game. And he's trying to put the shells onto the engine deck. Next round's out. Another one, a big hit this time. That was a penetrating round. 442 hit points. Looks like it tracked him, may have damaged his engine. Rounds out. This might be a kill shot. It is! It went straight through the armor, wiped him out. Okay, next target, SU-100. Waiting for the round to go in. Rounds out. And that's a hit. And we've been spotted, so we need to move. Need to get into cover. Now we can shoot over the rocks, that's not a problem. But we have to get into cover, because if the enemy tries to put a round into us, we've got virtually no armor whatsoever. And that was the reason why we were spotted. The Scorpion has gone up onto the duck. Yes, it's that area that looks like a duck on the minimap. That's why I call it the duck anyway. Okay, going for the SU-100, trying to do a leading shot, even with the... Oh, no, we've got a red line now. Now we can shoot. Rounds out. Just misses. The SU-100 is trying to move north up the gully, and we're trying to pull back to get shots on him, but the problem is that Scorpion. If he pops up there, he might be able to get around into us. He could easily one-shot us. And we just lost the Churchill 7. He went down to the Scorpion, so he's probably up there. There's the SU-100. He's coming close to us, but we've got a red line because we're trying to shoot over the rock. But now we've got a shot. Just missed him. The more we pull back, the more we're vulnerable to that Scorpion. But he's reloading, trying to work out where he was. Can't see him now. There he is. Line up. Dialed in. Rounds out. Hit. But he was seen, so he gets into cover quick. The moment he fired, he was spotted by that Scorpion. Pulling back again. Pulling back at a slightly different angle. Dialed in. Didn't hit. We weren't seen. And the SU-100 goes down to our IKV-90B. That means there is only one opponent left. It's the Scorpion G. And the last time we saw him, he was up on the duck. So we need to get a shot up there. Just to find out. Is he behind that tree? Rounds out. Hits the rock face. No, he's not there, but he is somewhere in sight. So we can definitely put a round into that. And if we can put one into the cockpit of that tank, he'll be dead with one shot. Rounds out. And it's a kill! Just as I said, one shot right into the cockpit, wipes out the crew, and it's a win. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And yes, he still got it. It's FV304. Still got it. He got an ace tanker in that game. Crew March 72 in the FV304, the Burt. He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8 in that one. And he got a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. But no other epic medals than the Gore's. But the Gore's is good enough. If you can get it with an ace, that's lovely. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the reason he didn't get the high caliber, yes, he did damage one of his own teammates. He hit one of his own team with a round. Unfortunately, that precluded him from getting the high caliber. He did the highest damage in the game, 2,917 hit points in total. The next high scorer was the 53 TP Markovsky Go, who managed to get 2,351 hit points of damage. And after that, it was the Hotchkiss EPR, got 2,110, and that's the guy who didn't get any kills. The other Hotchkiss managed to get 5 kills, would you believe it? And he was the high scorer in the game in terms of kills, whereas Green March managed to get 3, and then there's a whole bunch of tanks who managed to get 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, it was that EBR Hotchkiss who got 1,181 base experience points, whereas Green March managed 1,022. And he got an ace tanker off this, so I suspect that one was an ace tanker as well. Excuse me. And the next high scorer on base XP was the IKV-90 Type B, who was alive at the end of the game. He got 811. Green March fired 29 rounds in that game, got 18 direct hits and 3 penetrations. I bet you that last shot was a penetrating round right into the cockpit. 18 splash, damage of 2,917 hit points, of which 2,886 were at more than 300 meters. He damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 3, and did 1,000... Oh, sorry, that's the distance travelled, I thought for a second. Okay, on a free play account, he earned 30,955 credits, and after resupply of ammunition, he took away 23,705 credits. He received 1,022 base XP, times 5 for the first victory, and 153 XP for playing in the platoon, took away 5,263 experience points altogether. Excuse me, my voice is rapidly departing. So a lovely ace tanker there for Crew March 72. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification button so you get alerted when the new video comes out. And thank you for watching.